Hello, listeners, and welcome back to Listen and Learn, your favorite channel where learning English becomes fun, simple, and full of confidence. Today, we're going to talk about something that every English learner faces: common English mistakes and how to avoid them. So, in this video, we're going to go step by step through the most common mistakes people make in grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, writing, and speaking. And you'll learn the best ways to fix them easily. If you stay till the end, you'll feel more confident and ready to speak English clearly and naturally. Are you ready? Let's begin. Grammar is the backbone of any language. It's what helps your sentences make sense. But for many English learners, grammar feels like a scary monster, full of confusing rules and exceptions. The truth is, grammar is not your enemy. It's your best friend. Once you understand it, you'll start speaking more naturally and confidently. Let's start with one of the most common grammar mistakes: subject-verb agreement. For example, many learners say, "He go to school every day." That's incorrect. The right sentence is, "He goes to school every day." When the subject is he, she, or it, you must add s or es to the verb in the present simple tense. Another mistake happens with articles a, an, and the. For example, some people say a apple. That's wrong. We use an before words that start with a vowel sound. An apple. Similarly, we say a book, a cat, an orange, the sun. Learning when to use articles takes practice, but once you start noticing patterns, it becomes easy. Learners also get confused with tenses. For example, they might say, "I am go to market," instead of "I am going to the market," or "I have saw the movie," instead of "I have seen the movie." Tense mistakes can make your sentences sound unnatural. The best solution is to read and listen to correct English every day. Your brain will start to recognize what sounds right. Finally, don't worry if you forget grammar rules sometimes. Even fluent speakers make grammar slips. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to communicate. Keep practicing. That's how accuracy becomes automatic. Pronunciation is one of the biggest barriers for English learners. You might know hundreds of words, but if people can't understand you, it can be frustrating. The good news is pronunciation can be improved with daily practice. Many learners struggle with similar sounding words. For example, live and leave, shep and sheep, bit and beat. These words look almost the same, but have different vowel sounds. Mispronouncing them can completely change your meaning. Imagine saying cheap instead of chip. That's an awkward mistake. Another common issue is silent letters. Words like knife, honest, and island can be confusing. English spelling doesn't always match pronunciation, so listening is key. To fix pronunciation mistakes, listen to native speakers, watch movies, YouTube videos, or podcasts in English. Don't just listen passively, repeat what you hear. Imitate their tone, rhythm, and stress. Record your own voice and compare. One powerful technique is shadowing. That means speaking along with a native speaker at the same time. This helps you copy natural speech patterns, accents, and flow. Remember, your goal isn't to sound British or American. Your goal is to be understood clearly. Focus on clarity, not accent. Clear speech builds confidence. When people understand you easily, you'll feel proud and
Vocabulary
motivated
mistakes
to
are
keep
tricky
speaking
because
more.
one wrong word can change everything. Sometimes learners pick the wrong word because two words sound similar or because they translated it directly from their native language. For example, many learners say, I am boring, when they mean, I am bored. These two sentences look similar but have opposite meanings. I am boring means you make others bored, while I am bored means you feel bored. Another example, I'm interested on music. Incorrect. The right sentence is I'm interested in music. Prepositions matter a lot. To improve vocabulary, don't just memorize lists of words. Learn new words in context. For instance, instead of only memorizing the word decide, learn it in a sentence, like, I decided to study English every day. This helps your brain remember the correct usage. Also, learn collocations, natural word combinations like make a mistake, take a break, have breakfast, or do homework. Using these correctly makes you sound more natural and fluent. You can also keep a vocabulary journal. Every time you hear a new word, write it down with an example sentence. Review it daily and use it in your speech. Remember, vocabulary isn't about knowing thousands of words. It's about knowing how to use them correctly. Many English learners make mistakes in writing and speaking because they translate directly from their native language. For example, a Bengali speaker might say, I very like this. But the correct English sentence is, I like this very much. Word order is very important in English. In Bengali or other languages, you can move words around and still be understood. But in English, word order changes the meaning completely. Another common speaking mistake is using unnecessary words like actually, basically, or you know too often. While these are fine in small amounts, overusing them makes your speech sound unnatural. In writing, learners often forget punctuation, capitalization, or spacing. For example, I am student should be I am a student. Simple details show professionalism. To improve both speaking and writing, try to think in English. Stop translating in your head. Start with simple thoughts, like describing what you see around you. The sky is blue. I am drinking coffee. Over time, your brain will switch to English thinking automatically. Also, record yourself speaking for 1 minute every day. Pick a topic like my day, my favorite movie, or why I'm learning English. Then listen to your recording and notice your mistakes. You'll be amazed how fast you improve when you hear yourself daily. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you learned something new today or realized one of your English mistakes, then don't stop here. Keep learning, keep improving, and remember, every single day is a new chance to become better. If you enjoyed this video, please like it right now. It really helps the channel grow. Comment below and tell me, which English mistake do you make most often? I'd love to help you fix it in the next video. And of course, subscribe to Listen and Learn so you never miss our upcoming lessons, motivation, and daily English practice tips. Because here at Listen and Learn, we believe the more you learn, the more confident you become. So stay motivated, stay confident, and remember, you can speak perfect English if you practice every single day.